In case you are not attaining Nibbana, what will happen to you? Then you will be reborn in a pure land. Now a lot of people say only one pure land, Mahayana. Huh? What is it? In Mahayana they talk about only one pure land, isn't it? What is it called? Amitabha. Ah, Amitabha. Yes, it's good. I mean, Buddhism is for everybody, yeah? Not for one person. But in early Buddhism, there are 5 pure lands. Yes. But you cannot go there just by saying Amitabha, Amitabha. That's the difference. You will go there by saying that, the Mahayana version. But for this one, you have to at least overcome 5 fetters. There are 10 fetters, huh? In order to become an Arahant. You have to at least overcome 5 fetters. Sakkaya, Ditti, Vichikicca, Silabbata Paramasa, Kamaraga, Patika. Now, the sutta understands that if you come to this point by having the jhana, you will become reborn in one of the 5 pure lands. Aviha, Atappa, Sudasa, Sudasi, Akanita. Right? Interesting. We have 5 pure lands. Not a lot of people understand that. Suddhavasas. Right? The difference is that you just by mentioning somebody's name will not get you there. You have to develop your practice, master the practice. As a development of that ethical practice, you will be reborn. Not in a way that somebody will take me, somebody will save me. So then what happens? Ayampiko gahapati tena bhagavata janata passata arahata samma sambuddhena ekadammo akkato yatta bhikkhuno appamattassa atapino. Now Bhante Ananda rephrases what he asked before. Pahitattassa viharato avimuttancheva chittang vimucchati aparikkeenāca āsavā parikkhayaṃ gacchanti anuppattanca anuttarang yogakkemang anuppāv. Now all this says, I don't want to go to details because of the time. What this says is that this is one of the ways somebody can attain Nibbana. So how do we simply say that? First jhana, when you attain first jhana, and then if you bring that first jhana experience into anicca, then you'll be able to attain Nibbana. So also the rest of the jhanas, right? That means even if you practice second jhana, in order you to practice second jhana, you must have first jhana. Third, fourth, gradually you can use them to attain Nibbana with anicca, right? So this is kind of a combination of samatha is the jhana development and anicca is the vipassana development. That is how somebody attains there. Now we come to the very interesting part of this discussion. Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekka. Have you ever thought that other than practicing samatha vipassana, you can use Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekka separately to become an Arahant? This is the only sutta Buddha says, by practicing Metta, you will become an Arahant. By practicing Karuna, you will become an Arahant. By practicing Mudita, you will become an Arahant. By practicing Upekka, you will become an Arahant. Again, someone, yogi, abides pervading one quarter with the mind imbued with loving kindness. How to practice loving kindness? Metta. Do you have enemies in your life? Enemies? Have you noticed that there are people who you don't have any problem, but they have already created hatred about you? They are very hateful about you. They are doing everything wrong to you actually. You don't know actually, right? You are such a good person. You've been very good to them, but they've been hating you a lot. You will find out from other people sometime, but sometimes almost not. Why is it? Why are they behaving as such? We have no problem with them. Sometimes we don't know about, we haven't even talked to them. But they are hating us so much behind. Why is it? Any thoughts? Huh? What is it? One thing could be jealousy. What could be a most important thing about possible reason? Kilesa, oh yeah, jealousy. Yeah, jealousy. It's part of. Huh? Probably a past life event. We may have had an argument, we may have had a problem with him, because Buddha talks about a samsara, not only one life. Some people mistake it. Why you are so good, why I am not good? You cannot see that from only one life. This might be a sansaric problem, right? So that's why we need a very good level of, good amount of metta to understand these people. Normally you might be retaliating with them, you might be saying bad things to them if you feel, because you might feel hurt. But that is not how we are supposed to behave. Now Buddha says, the real true metta practice is that you are going to practice to quarters. Let's say you are here, wherever you are looking at directions. Northern side, eastern side, western side, and southern side, wherever they are, right? Likewise the fourth, so above, below, around, everywhere, and to all as to himself, herself, she abides pervading all encompassing world with a mind imbued with loving kindness, abundant, exalted, immeasurable, without hostility and without ill will. Now what happens? He considers this and understands thus this deliverance of mind through loving kind. We call it metta ceto vimutti. When you practice metta long term, then you will come to a certain samadhi. What is that samadhi called? Metta ceto vimutti. This is the Pali word for that. When you practice metta for a certain time, then you will come to the metta ceto vimutti.